I'm Madison Palumbo in Waco, here with Sydney Wicker with all of your highlights from Week 5 across Central Texas.
Madison, let's just jump right into the action, starting things off with these two district foes. Harker Heights and Midway going head-to-head. Midway undefeated on the season and trying to keep that going heading in to district play. The student section rowdy for the Panthers on homecoming night 2. Not a lot of action early on as both teams stalled out the first couple drives. The defense, though, was the story here. Panthers finally able to get some momentum going. They were in the red zone, 4th and 1 from the goal line, but they were stopped. Harker Heights coming up with the huge stop right there. Knights, however, couldn't capitalize. The Panthers back on offense and starting off strong as quarterback Andrew McNair hands it off to Lathan Wissington, the man who whizzes everywhere. He gets in for his 10th touchdown of the season right there. 7-0 Panthers. It didn't stay that way for long, though. Here come the Knights hunting them down. We'd see this guy rush all the way in as Hudson Humble hands it off to their running back, Jalen Mason. He's not looking back, hushing the crowd too as he gets in unscathed. He's got a message for everyone. They're celebrating a big time little handshake 2-7-7 here. Like we said, defense the name of the game here in this one early on, though. Knights got the ball back looking for some momentum, but it's Panthers who capitalize right there, stopping them. It all came down to this, though. Over 40-yarder, the kick by the Knights,
wow,
and they spoil Midway's perfect season. The final score, 24-21 Harker Heights. Oakley Goins getting the job done.
Rouse taking on Lake Belton, and right out the gates in the second half, the Raiders with an electric play. Liam Mongold takes the kickoff back for a huge gain after breaking a tackle. You said it before, not one, not two tackles. Setting up Rouse,
lots of tackles.
setting up Rouse with a great field position to start the third quarter. Lake Belton needing a play as the Raiders threaten. Rouse quarterback trying to get the ball to his receiver, and Gavin Stewart lays on a huge hit to break up the catch on 4th and down.
Oh my gosh, this kid Gavin, by the way, all over the place every single week.
That gives the Broncos the ball back. He's all fired up. Next drive, Lake Belton on 3rd and 20. Gotta have it, and Broncos quarterback Maverick Maddox finds Luke Phillips over the middle, and he gets it in for the touchdown. Lake Belton gets the win.
Madman Maddox. We're gonna start calling him that from now on.
All Broncos, 49-38.
All right, we're heading over to Wildcat Stadium now. Battle of the Big Cats, undefeated Temple hosting undefeated Shoemaker, and the sky painting a perfect picture for this showdown here. Wildcats going to start off with the ball. Sophomore quarterback Kylan Basinger launching this ball, and he's got Preston Thomas there to haul this one in. Perfect play, couldn't have drawn it up better. Temple in the red zone now. A few plays later, we're going to see a QB keeper from Basinger as Temple goes up 7-0 quickly here in the first. Shoemaker going to give it a go before long. These two guys stay unstoppable week in and week out. It's Damani Dale Addison who finds Jamal Polite Jr., who's wide out and wide open. A huge first down there. They'd finish this one off by handing it to Brandon Brown Jr. The refs say this one's in, so hey, we're going to call it another 6 on the board. It's tied 7-all. Wildcats back on offense. Basinger now with another deep ball, this time to Caden Logan, who hauls it in. Wildcats offense on fire here in the start. Shoemaker, though, they would get a big stop here on this drive. It was 4th down, Basinger keeping it, but they're met by the Wolves who take over there, and they take advantage soon. We'd see Addison hand this one off to Brown again, who's going to find some green grass around the edge and rush his way into the end zone. The final score, 31-28. Shoemaker stays perfect.
Copper's Cove at Leo Buckley to take on the Kangaroos on their homecoming night. The Bulldog defense showing up early as Gilbert Davis getting the sack on Kangaroo quarterback D'Angelo Ingram. Killeen would bounce back just a few plays later. Senior running back Shadrach Gordon finds a big hole and takes it in for 6.
Nobody's catching him.
And he dances, and then he's silencing the haters while he's at it.
We're seeing a lot of shushes going on tonight.
Next drive for the Kangaroos, and guess who? Gordon again breaking away for a huge gain down the sideline before being dragged down at the 10 on the goal line. They go right back to Gordon for the touchdown. And again, here we go with the silencing again.
Okay.
The Bulldog crowd with the celebration. The Bulldogs hang on 31-30, Copper's Cove. Wow. What a tight match
Can't believe Cove came all the way back. Huge win for them. Heading out to Lampasas, the Badgers looking to keep their perfect record, but University coming into town trying to shake things up. Capitalizing early on quarterback, it's Savoy Nichols who finds London Smith deep in the back of the end zone. And just like that, the Trojans on the board first. The Baylor commit, the spark, the offense is needed here for the Trojans. Let's skip to the second quarter. The duo striking again. Nichols to Smith. Deep in the end zone. It's like this is just the story you continue to see every single week. Truly unstoppable, 14-0 University, but it didn't take too long before Lampasas would finally respond. It's Bryson Roberts who hands this one off. Hold on, looks like Madison got a little juked out here on the play, but he would rush this one. It's Wesley Stevens who runs it all the way for the Badgers' first touchdown of the night, 14-7 Trojans. But Lampasas going to stay perfect as they go on to pull out the comeback win, 35-28.
Over to John Glover Stadium, the Bumblebees hosting Whitney. Bees led 14-0, but the Wildcats knocking on the door. They hand this one off and force their way into the end zone, and just like that, Whitney goes on the board. Lining up for the extra point now.
Madison, get ready for this one. Everybody hold their breath.
Check this out. Elijah Kilman with the reach, and he gets the block. Elijah Lavin comes up with the ball, and it's all smiles for the Bees early on.
Two Elijahs there. Did you notice that?
I did.
Gotta love
A few
it.
plays later, Academy is now in the red zone. Quarterback Brody Allen scrambles out of the pocket, and he is looking. He slings it, and he finds Brian Grissom wide open. Make that 21-6 Academy. Before long, Whitney trying to keep this one close. They're not giving up. They will pick up a huge first down here to move the chains and keep it going in Bees territory.
Yeah, fighting through a lot of tackles there too to get the first down.
But Academy would just keep stinging. Next play, Whitney throws this right into the hands of Javion White, and he will take it all the way to the 3-yard line. Bees would score after that too. This one all Academy. The final score 42-12.
All right, another homecoming night going on. This time it's over at Gatesville with the undefeated Hornets taking on the Burnett Bulldogs. The Hornets looking to stay on a win streak, and the Bulldogs hunting for win number 2 this season. The first quarter, though, was all defense for both teams. Bulldogs running back Josiah Coronado trying to get the run game going, but the Hornets linebacker Landon Thomas there for the stop. Now it's Gatesville on offense, but it's still all defense. Hornet quarterback Jarin Keaton hits wide receiver Clark Allman with the screen, but Burnett DB Jordan Jones there to make the stop. Now kicking off the second corner, Hornet ball. Keaton looking for a man, and boom, he's got one. Wide receiver Amos Phillips there for the catch, takes this one to the house. Gatesville would end up taking this one in the low-scoring matchup, 15-9.
San Angelo Central taking on Waco at Waco ISD. Bobcat quarterback Micah Smith throws it to Colton Hill, who will make a nice grab. Lion quarterback Brian Whitaker Jr. decides to keep it and heads outside for a big gain. Bobcat running back Elijah Allen.
Not too shabby for him right there.
No.
Staying on his feet.
Elijah Allen runs up the middle for some hard-fought yards. Same drive. Running back Darius Hewitt takes it up the middle and then breaks outside for the game's first score, 7-0 Bobcats. Final 48-6. This one, all Bobcats. Seems like Waco didn't stand a chance.
Not in this one. Thanks for joining us for week 5 of our high school football news. Now, we'll see you next week.